All right, guys, happy Friday. Last show of the day. So excited, though, to have my old friend, and she's not old, she's just an old friend. Theresa Smith-Levin with Central Florida Vocal Arts is on today, and a new guest, Tyla Harrington, who apparently is this guru, talented, amazing, artistic, creative person. But I'm going to let Theresa do that intro. We're going to talk about The Show Must Go Online, Part 1. Gender bender, all sorts of cool things that you all are doing. Thank God our arts community is still alive and thriving. And a lot of that has to do with all of you guys' hard work. So welcome back, Theresa. Welcome, Tyla.
Thank you for having us, Ted. We're so excited.
So excited. I always love to talk about the arts, especially when you're involved. And so I just want to know what's going on. I think people want to know that the arts are still out there. They want to know that there are other ways that people can enjoy the arts that are COVID compliant and CDC compliant. They want to know that their favorite performances are still being done and their favorite performers are still being able to do them. So Theresa, give us a little background on you, and then I want you to lead into Tyla.
Absolutely. So is this my sixth time, my seventh time? I've been on the Ted show a lot because I just love Ted. We're like real life friends. I want to hang out and have drinks with Ted all the time. So I was actually on the show right at the beginning of the pandemic. If you remember, I think probably in like early April, we were in lockdown, came on, and we were talking about the fact that we were innovating. We're figuring out ways to continue to present content. We were doing live broadcasts every Friday night. We were offering voice lessons online. We were just doing all of these things. So that has grown even more. So if you're not familiar with my organization, it's Central Florida Vocal Arts and Opera del Sol. I founded Central Florida Vocal Arts in 2012, and we have a mission to transform our community, make our community a better place through arts appreciation, performance, and education. And so we connect with community groups, we have social causes that we work with, and then we just try and spread the beauty and magic intrinsic to performing arts to make people's lives better in our community. So with that in mind, we have a really exciting upcoming performance a week from today, August 28th, called Gender Bender. And what it is our collaboration that we do every summer with Space Coast Symphony Orchestra. So to my knowledge, this is the first sort of new full orchestra concert that is being done here with singers in Orlando. I don't think anyone has done this yet. So we had our full orchestra together, and then we had 6 singers, and it's called Gender Bender because what we did was take classic musical theater and opera pieces and then have voices of the opposite gender perform those. For instance, I Dreamed a Dream, which would normally be sung by Fontaine in Les Mis, it's sung by a baritone in our production. Madame Butterfly's Un Bel Dì is sung by a tenor. So hearing these pieces that you know and love presented in a totally new way, that's kind of what we're always all about. So we're excited to share that. And when we started to plan this process, we thought, okay, we're going to go ahead and get this videotaped. I talked to some other friends who I knew were videographers in town. But I was so lucky to be connected to Miss Tyla Harrington. She is the founder and director of View House Productions, and you know how I love me a female organized production company. So that just unto itself, I was already like, oh, this is exciting. And once I saw this woman's work, I just was so impressed. It does not look like you're shooting your niece's dance recital. It is not that. It looks like a music video. She is so talented. And not only is she a videographer, an artist, a photographer, she also composes her own music. She has experience with symphony orchestras, and you see that in the way that she has designed this program. So I am just so excited to call her my new friend and for her to be working with us on this production. So Tyla, that's my introduction to you, but you probably know a lot more about you to share.
That's a beautiful introduction.
That's like, I'm like, hey, this girl sounds nice.
Oh, and she just had an art exhibit last night at City Arts on their third Thursday, where she presented one of her short films. Like she's just all over the place. She's amazing.
Fantastic. Well, welcome, Tyla. I'm so excited to have you. So tell us a little bit about you. Have you always been a creative, and kind of your journey to get to where you're at now?
You know, I'm new, you know. I never thought that I was gonna be filming or anything when I was a kid. As soon as I started writing, I used to write scripts and stories, any type of movie maker that you could find on, Microsoft. When it was Windows 95, Microsoft had all these kids programs. And one of them used to be a movie maker. And I used to go and just make movies. And they were really crappy early 3D stuff. But I like telling stories. And I'm a Disney head. So growing up, one of my favorite movies, I can't watch it in front of my children, but they're right there, but Fantasia 2000, like all these musical films were very instrumental for me. And I grew up in Chicago, and I'm the only one that I knew that was into what I was into. So growing up, I just kind of was in my own world, and I was allowed to like what I like. Fast forward to me becoming an adult, Chicago has, you have the Chicago Theater, you have the Lyric Opera House, you have a set of opera houses. And I used to just buy season tickets. They were actually way cheaper than you would think. And we'd go during the day, and we'd just sit and listen. And I didn't know what any of this was, but I just wanted to be immersed in it. So then when I got even a little older, I got presented with an opportunity to make music. And I'm like, I've never made music. I played in band like growing up. So with my little snare drum and timpani and stuff like that. But I stopped that because I got pregnant as a teen. I got pregnant at 17 with my 14-year-old daughter. And I had to stop all of that. So years later, I got the opportunity to compose, and it was like, all right, I can do whatever I want. What do I want? I like strings. I like a French horn. I like clarinet. I want to have a full wall of sound. And I had to make a decision as to whether I wanted to be famous and do the whole music thing. Like I have a band, and it's called Soul Bass, and we still perform. But I had to make a decision. Do we be trendy and get popular real fast, or do we go with what we love? I chose what I love, and it's opened the door for this. So in our filming, all of my inspirations and the things that I love so much, really, I made love to these scenes,
Sure.
There's a moment, what is it? With Brian singing.
When Un Bel Di, which is from the Madame Butterfly.
That. It was so, the way he's singing, he was there in it, just in this moment. So the way that we have the shot, the camera's going around him, not leaving him for any second, because you want to feel his angst and how he's bringing this strong masculine angst to this feminine song. You're right there. It doesn't even feel like gender bender. It feels like this is a moment with this man going through what he's going through. And it's so intimate and touching. So I was just inspired by the music and by everything. This is something I've wanted to do my entire life. So I get to live my little dream, and I'm just super excited and grateful. And that's it.
A couple of things stuck with me. First of all, you chose the path of what was true to you. And I think I wish a lot more people would do that, because I think they would be in happier positions. Maybe not the wealth that they think, but there's so many different ways to be wealthy, and being able to follow your dream and follow your passion in a way that is impactful and meaningful to you is just critical. So great, and kudos to that. I also love listening to you talk about it. I got lost for a minute because when somebody has passion like you do about your art, it is mesmerizing, it's engaging, and so it's motivating too. So any aspiring filmmakers, artists out there, listen to what Tyla just said, because I think it's very powerful.
It's interesting because, go ahead, Tyla.
She froze on us for a sec.
Well, then I'll say what I was going to say about her, because when I met her, what you're talking about, Ted, this tangible passion is what made me go, okay, let's go with this girl. Like, I trust her because you can tell that she feels it and that she could bring it to life. And so she brought up Fantasia, which has sort of been this guiding, like, through line as we've been doing this. So when we share some of these teaser clips with you, like, you'll see it looks like Fantasia. It's amazing. It's like real life Fantasia with people.
I love it. All right. So speaking of sharing stuff, tell me how we do that.
Okay, so I'm going to try. There's a little button here that says share screen. So if this works anything like Zoom, I'm going to hope that this works, and we're going to try, and I'm going to show them the one with David that you sent me already, Tyla. Here we go. All right. We're sharing audio. Share.
It's interesting.
I don't know if it works, Ted, because I pressed share, but it won't let me do it. I'm going to try it one more time.
All right. This is the great thing. We're all learning.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. It's coming. Hold on. I just have to add it. Here we go.
Are we good? Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. I mean, that is not like what you imagine when you think about like it's a videotaped.
Yeah, because you're used to seeing. Is it Fontaine? Yes.
Yeah.
You're used to seeing her. She's thin. She's frail. She's miserable. She's sick. And so it's really cool to see a masculine portrayal of that, because dudes can feel all the same kind of thing, but it definitely transforms it.
Absolutely. Yes, you do. Like you're there. It's like you're there. Oh, and I don't know if you just saw the comment that popped up, but that was Janessa Gursky, who consults with marketing for us and is a great friend of mine. And she is the person who actually introduced Tyla and I. And so I'm so forever thankful to Janessa for all the wonderful things she does, but especially today for Tyla.
I love that. All right, what else are you guys working on, or do you have another clip? I wanna know. I'm excited. This kind of stuff excites me. You know how much I love the arts. And I especially love it when people are creating new things and trying to figure out ways to bring more of it to more people. And that's certainly what you do.
Well, we're still editing. Like that doesn't even have the real audio. That's the original audio from the capture, by the way. That's not even the mixed audio yet.
Wow.
Literally just like what that sounded like. Like this is what I'm saying. I don't know why everyone hasn't bought their tickets yet. Like it is the best date night. You get to like put it on your smart TV, like open your bottle of like Mayomi and order your takeout. You're good to go. Like that's a lovely Friday and Saturday evening, y'all, for $10. It is $10.
Great. All right. You had other stuff you wanted to talk about, Theresa. And guys, we will share the link to buy tickets. CentralFloridaVocalArts.org is down there. Is that where they go if they're interested in tickets? And I don't know why you wouldn't get tickets to this. It's going to be amazing, right?
Well, literally, I keep saying like, it's $10. Like, and it's $10 for your household. So when is the next time you're going to be able to see a full symphony orchestra with 6 amazing singers produced in such an iconic fashion as Tyla's videography? Like, to me, it's a no-brainer. If you liked watching Hamilton on Disney Plus, like, move over Hamilton, move over Lin-Manuel. We got that. Like,
hashtag move over Hamilton. We'll have to put that one on there somewhere. And I think a lot of people, I'm glad you brought that up, because I was a little bit skeptical of watching Hamilton in that particular format, and I was still completely drawn in immediately.
Me too.
It's not about the platform, it's about the creative juices and the talent behind what's being performed on the platform. So,
well, I had a beautiful meeting this morning with my friend Lawrence Lyman, who does a lot in Winter Park, and we were talking about this idea of digital productions, right? We have a choice right now. Nothing is the same as live theater, right? It's not the same as being in the room. So we could wait around until there's a vaccine, which we have zero control over, or we can figure out a way to do the very next best thing, right? It's like saying that you're never going to call or Zoom with your family members because you can't see them in person, so what's the point? No, like figure out a way to continue to engage with art, and it's just soul-fulfilling, beautiful performances. I couldn't be more excited, and yeah, it's just $10, and it's next Friday and Saturday. A lot of people have said to me, oh, well, I have plans Friday and Saturday. First of all, what plans? But second of all, invite me. I want to do stuff. But second of all, you can watch it beyond the live performance. So the reason we're doing it on YouTube Live is it provides the opportunity for you to be interactive with the other attendees. You can say things like, oh my God, did you hear that high note? Her dress, that's stunning. Wow, that angle. So that's really fun. But once you've purchased your ticket and you have the link, you can watch it at your leisure, just like Hamilton. So I actually watched Hamilton on 4th of July. That's how after the fireworks were done, we watched it on the couch on 4th of July, and that just felt really apropos to me. So just like you can watch that whenever you're inspired, you can do the same with Gender Bender.
I'm excited about that. All right, do you guys have any other projects you want to throw out there that we should pay attention to? Or how about how people can help out, get involved, do more things with the arts?
So I will tell you right now, we're in a collaborative fundraising campaign with United Arts of Central Florida. And there could not be a better time to support the arts, because obviously all of our live programming has had to move into digital platforms. We are still doing voice lessons. So a lot of people are back to school. Now's a great time to sign up your kid for voice lessons via Zoom. And legitimately, you can get about 90 to 95% of what you would get in an in-person voice lesson over Zoom. So that's amazing. We also have group classes that are launching in dance for musical theater performers, music theory, and vocal pedagogy. Those are a $10 per class. You're never going to find a vocal pedagogy class that you can take for $10. And vocal pedagogy, if you don't know, is like the health, physiology, anatomy, and style of teaching for voice. So it's usually taught at the college level. It's a $10 class. I personally teach the music theory course. So a lot of my musical theater friends who are like, I can't sight read. Well, come spend some time with me and I'll teach you. So that's kind of fun. That's going back up. And then, like I said, we're not doing live programming, so it completely changes sort of our business model. And so the arts in general can use help in whatever way we can get it. United Arts of Central Florida has stepped in to help with a collaborative fundraising campaign called Empower the Arts. So between now and September 15th, any donations that are made will be matched up to 15%. So if you exactly, it's just free money to help the arts. There are no processing fees on that. They waived all of that. So it's just actually an extra 15%. So your $100 donation becomes a $115 donation, which is awesome. And also for anybody who donates a minimum of $50 during this campaign, they'll receive free tickets to Gender Bender. So you don't have to worry about that $10 ticket. I'm just going to send you a link. So that's another nice incentive to donate if you're so inspired. Like I said, our whole mission is to build a better community through arts performance, education, and appreciation. We do a ton of work with schools. I've been talking to people about the fact that we go into Title I schools and provide voice lessons for students who would otherwise never be able to afford that. You can sponsor a student for a semester. You can sponsor a school for a semester. You can do a lot of different ways to tangibly impact your community, because the kids that we're working with today will be the leaders of tomorrow. We're teaching them, yes, to sing, but also to express themselves, to develop empathy, something we all could use a little bit more of right now, to be confident and present themselves in a way to put their own story out there. Those are all skills that they will use regardless of what they go into as adults.
You can sponsor a school. That's very cool.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could sponsor 5 students at a school for a full semester. I mean, that's huge. And
they can do that. They can make the donation at centralfloridaVocalArts.org.
If you go there, you'll see a link that says, or a visual that says Empower the Arts. If you click on that, it will take you right to the donor platform on United Arts' webpage. It does go to United Arts initially, and then it comes back to us with that 15% on top.
All right, Tyla, how about you? What projects do you have coming up? What are you working on? I imagine that creative mind never sleeps.
Child. Lord. I'm really I'm a full-time photographer, so that's how I make my money right now. It's about
I agree. Except don't too many, because I want her to film my stuff and she needs to be available. So like, as long as I get priority, you can hire her.
What I'm trying to do right now is really I really am interested in Central Florida vocal arts right now. So that's kind of where my mind is at. I have a few weddings and I have my regular photo shoots, but I'm starting to train other photographers and videographers. I have a team of how many people is in that
I'm not
team?
going to joke. Like, I was so impressed on Sunday when we go to do this filming. She legitimately has like 12 people on her crew. It's like the size of half of the orchestra to film it. And they were all like up on the singers. It was so impressive. I was so impressed.
Love it.
So what we do is like, I have another partner for videographer, and he has won Emmys, and he's been all around the world. He's been filming on sets, and he teaches me stuff, you know. But he came to me and he's like, look, I want to support you. So together we've taken other people, anyone that is interested in any photography or videography, especially if you are a Black person. I'm going to take you and I'm going to teach you. I don't want anything from you. I just want you to learn and be able to develop another skill for yourself. You know, it means a lot to me. That's my personal mission. So being able to work with Central Florida Vocal Arts, with there being so many moving parts naturally, it is not only a help to me, but now they get the on-site experience. Like, you're literally thrown out there, figure it out, you'll do it. So moving forward, I really want to develop and focus on developing more interactive moments for Central Florida Vocal Arts, in addition to like my weddings and stuff like that. I am working on a short film project, but I'm always working on a short film project. And then my music, so I compose. So hopefully we can work something out where Central Florida Vocal Arts will be able to present a full show that is all original music, and then we capture that as well.
That would be so cool. How do they reach you?
Oh, you can reach me. I'm an Instagram girl. So you can reach me at View House Productions Orlando on Instagram and Facebook. You also can reach me via my website, which is www.viewhouseproductions.com. And that has everything in it that you can.
Love it. All right.
You know.
Next week we got. Listen, we want Tyla to get busy, but you know we have to wait till we get through this Central Florida Vocal Arts thing, I guess.
No, everybody contact her right now and get her to shoot on your stuff.
Please,
I'll
go back.
You can get kicked out over me.
I will go back in and tag your businesses, and on Instagram when we do our little spot, Tyla, I'll tag you there too. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, guys. If you have not watched a live performance or something that these two talented human beings have done, you don't want to miss out on Gender Bender next Friday, and all the information can be found at Central Florida Vocal Arts. I love you both. You're amazing and talented, and thank you for all you do for our community.
Thank you for having us. You're amazing, Ted. I miss hugging you.
I know. Big hugs. Big hugs. All right, everybody have a great weekend.
Yes.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.